All right, yo, Lex.
Yo,
So the streets want to know.
I don't know what.
They want to know when the soundtrack is dropping. The song, the diss track.
Oh, the diss track.
Yeah, the people, the streets been going crazy. Lex, you said 100 likes. We're at 134.
We at 134.
We got 134 Lex. I single handedly
What
have
the
given the
fuck?
video like 2K views. Single handedly.
Hold, let me see. I don't. My phone is dead.
Okay, see,
Damn. The streets really trying to hit this shit.
we need it.
Oh
You need to
shit.
drop it, Lex. I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm about to drop this shit.
Right now.
Um, hold on. I think. Let me see. I think I gotta render it because I have to make a video. I can't just post it on Twitter unless you want me to post the audio
Nah,
on.
do whatever. You have the video. Did you edit the
Alright,
video and
so
stuff?
yeah, the video
Oh,
is
then
done. I just gotta hit the render button.
okay, render it then. Render it.
Alright, I'm about to render it right now. It's probably gonna take like a few minutes.
It's okay.
It's only a 2 minute song.
All right, we can wait. We can wait. The what was like? We need to talk about this, Brody.
What's
What?
up?
Why did you start coming at Pred and Nitro like this?
Why did I what?
Why did you start coming at Pred and Nitro? I'm streaming, by the way, just in case.
Okay. Oh, why did I come in Pred and Nitro? I
Yes.
mean, first off, I would have thought Pred knew what the fuck was up. So the
Oos.
fact that he ain't know, it was disrespect to me. But he is right though. I gotta like, I need to show results. So that's I guess that's the argument at that point. I gotta have the results. And when Hook let me down, I thought Hook was gonna be on my side. Like, yeah, you know what? Nah, Double kind of OD. Like, you don't understand. Nah, he immediately just said, he joined the wagon. Like, nah,
The
Double
bandwagon.
ain't it. Like the fact that I gotta show results, but you can't clearly see that I'm kind of OD. Then whatever, bruh. I guess I gotta. That's why I even said that. I think sponsored players will pay to win because they only on the list because they're sponsored. I don't see no sponsor player on there.
Wait,
I mean,
hold on.
unsponsored player.
The Super Noon wasn't sponsored for a really long time.
Nah, he was with
NRG.
Hook Gang God.
Yeah, he was
That's
like,
how he even went to. That's how he even went to Evo.
but you also got to remember these players had to prove themselves before they got sponsored.
I proved myself way more, but I still ain't get sponsored.
You have to also be a content creator,
Yeah, that's the thing. You're right about that.
right? So, but these players you can't knock on them. The Chris G is out here, Hook, Sage, Sonic, Apology Man. All these players have the results.
Sponsored. Sponsored players. But yeah, like they got it, bruh. I feel like if I was sponsored and I was over there where they was at, they wouldn't even get a W.
But
If
okay,
not get a W, it would be hard for them to get a W.
so what about the tournaments you traveled to that when you weren't sponsored, like going to ECT, going to Evo, going to DTN, right? The tri-state events, the NECs, all those. How come you weren't cooking up there, getting first?
Yeah, it was a learning curve. I remember I used to play around a lot. There was this one tournament that I first went to with
Pull it up.
with Random Feed. He drove me over there. So we was there for I think no, it was just for one day, but I remember it's on stream. I just don't know the name. I think it was Summer Jam or something like that. I was cooking fellas. Like I was really just cooking fellas. And
When you were-
even Random Fiend told me like, "Yo, you got this in the bag. Like nobody's really stopping you." But I had to learn because I kept fucking around and playing around. You'll see it on stream. I actually did something dumb. I resetted the dude like 5 to 6 times in a
Yeah,
row.
you got ninth. That's the one you're talking about in 2018.
I don't know which one is it. Yeah, it might. You know what? It might have been that one because Random Fiend kind of pressured me. He was like saying, "Yo, I'm leaving you. I gotta go." I'm like, "Bro, I'm in a tournament." He was like, "Well, hurry up." So I kind of felt pressured at that moment. I don't want to really blame him. It's all me. It's my fault. But I do remember like, that was like a learning moment that this is like my tournament that I could have won, but I played around too much. And back to Evo. Evo was like a learning curve, and I did something dumb. Me and Hook talked about it too. I was fighting. See, I don't even want to say his name wrong because I say his name wrong all the time.
Was it Kaimar?
So yeah, Kaimar, right?
Yeah.
I keep saying Kmart, but
Kaimar, you good. You good.
yeah, Kaimar. He did something so obvious, and instead of me blocking, I tried to do something else, and then I died for it, and then I got eliminated. And I got sent to losers. And then I think after that, that dude Wraith,
Yeah, Raph.
yeah, Wrath, yeah. Like I remember who I lose to because it's a real learning curve. I'm not gonna forget who I lose to. So I lost to him, and he was playing GT Goku, and he did some smart shit that I don't do often. So he taught me a lot. But that same moment when I lost the tournament, I told myself the next day, I'm gonna go play some casuals, and I'm gonna play everybody that I can and not lose a single game. Not lose a. That was my goal. So I went over there playing casuals, and I literally smoked everybody. I haven't lost a single game. That was me kind of like building my confidence. Like
I
I'm not gonna lose to nobody, right?
Battle for the East, you win the following one.
Yeah, I did win Battle of the East, but I don't even want to count that because that was a fucking scam. It was. I didn't even get paid for that.
You never got you. Oh, that was the tournament where they had like a bunch of empty chairs. I remember. It's like, nah, I remember that tournament. That tournament was definitely scams.
Yeah, it was a lot of people. But none of the New York killers was there. But still, like
But you have to understand, like, right when Noon, Chris G, when all these players play against people, they're playing against not only New York, but they're playing international players as well.
yeah, I was on that wave too. I think because when I fought Chris G for the first time, I smoked him. So it was like really kind of me realizing like, nah, I'm kind of OD. Even Sonic Fox. When I fought Sonic Fox, I don't even think I really lost. I know in other people's eyes, they're like, oh damn, you lost to Sonic. But in my eyes, it was like all he kept doing was tech down and mash. Like I would fuck up the combo, he would tech down and mash. I know that's my fault, but it wasn't really like a indication to tell myself like, damn, I'm not good enough. I just knew like these are the situations because I opened them up many times. It's just every time I dropped the combo, and I think that's what it was. It was the nerve. So
Sonic ended up doing it to you. I mean,
yeah, he was. Maybe that was part of the strategy. He was like doing some weird shit, jumping off the air. When I try to punch them, I couldn't confirm with the light. You know how you just press light to confirm.
Yeah.
And then if they're in the air, you're gonna miss the second hit. So maybe Sonic is OD for that completely. I don't take nothing away. It's genius on his part for doing that. So, but I still think I could beat him. I still think so.
Even if you was to say like you were to like watch Chris G, like even if you did, right, that head-to-head matchup, it matters, but the results matter more because like for example, Super Noon and Nakio, they played against each other mad times, and Nakio used to farm Noon, but Noon has more events on his resume, has traveled more, has placed higher at more tournaments that they were both at. Noon just has an extensive list versus Nakio, even if Nakio is the better player head-to-head. In tournament, it's proven that Noon is the better player overall. So
that makes sense.
Even if you're able to beat Chris G, even if you're able to beat Prad, beat all these players, overall in head-to-head tournaments, and the career, remember 2018, 2019, overall, they've been to more.
Yeah.
That's the difference. It's not that you're not bad. Obviously, you're great. I tell you this all the time. I always tell you you're amazing. But all time?
Yeah, I still think all time. I don't care, bro. Y'all going by results. I'm going by feelings. Like
No.
I understand. Like when somebody lose, I don't just say, damn, he's not good. I kind of analyze why he lost. Maybe I could see when a misinput happened. I could see a lot of things. I could see situational things. I could see this dude could have killed, but he decided not to because he must have like thought he couldn't kill. No, but I literally know this game from ins and out, like the back of my hand. Like
I hear you, bro. I hear you, but you can't go based off feelings. Like you're using emotions over logic, over statements, over facts, over actual proof, and you're just going by the way you feel. Even if I had the game-winning kill on Pred, right, on you, yeah, I'm still good, but I still lost. I know what you mean. Like if you play like a first to seven against somebody, and every single game is close, but the person who's getting 7-0'd doesn't close out every game, but his last character, that person isn't trash per se. right? He just couldn't close out the games. But the other person is better because he's able to close out the games. He's the better player.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other person isn't necessarily bad. It's just the other one is better.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's all it is. Like, again, you're not bad. You know this. You obviously not bad at the game. Definitely not. But in terms of results, it's there. The history is there.
Well, for all my supporters that knows, they the real ones. You know what I'm saying? Because that list is cap.
That list is all right, Lex. So, all right, let's ask the real question: who's on your all-time list?
Like right now, or are you saying like back then?
No, all time, seasons 1 through 4 in the USA. Give me your 8 players all time, no order.
Oh, of all time, like right now, like I could include right now.
Yes, you can include today. Yes, all time in the USA.
You see, as much as I fuck with Sonic, I would say Sonic, but we got no results right now. What do you think about that?
Was Sonic not cooking Wawa? Sonic not cooking Wawa at Heatwave or BBB? Excuse me.
Yeah, I guess that's the closest. It's just that we don't see Sonic play a lot. That's why.
We saw Sonic cook up seasons 1 and 2.
Yeah, you know what? He got it. You right. I gotta give it to him.
You thought I give it to him. That was kind of crazy. That was
my fault, Sonic. I only said that because I don't see enough. I want to see more. Like, I'm surprised Goichi's not on there. Why is Goichi not? Like, the list is capped.
Just America.
Oh, it's just America. Okay. I was about to go crazy. I was going to name mad Japan's players, but
only America.
All right. So first off, I got to be on the list, straight up. All right.
Lex on the list.
All right. I want to definitely put Hook in there.
Okay.
I'm thinking I shouldn't.
No, it's your list. It's your list. We need to hear your point of view. It's your list.
Yeah. So Hook. Legendary Pred.
Okay, Pred.
You know what I'm saying? That boy Nitro.
Okay.
See, I want to put Enzim too, but if we going by results, that's how it goes. But like, as me personally, Enzim could be up there.
All time.
I'm talking about now. Like, I'm talking about right now.
We're not talking about only this season. We're talking about all time, seasons 1 through 4.
Oh, season 1 through 4.
Yes.
Only Americans.
Yes, only Americans.
Shit, man. I'm gonna put Chris G. Like, I guess we could all put Super Noon and Nakio. Like, I literally could put the people that was giving me trouble. Like, it makes no sense. I could just put everybody that gave me trouble at that moment.
So okay, so remember, it's seasons 1 through 4 only players in America all time. So far, you got yourself, Hook, Fred, Nitro, and Chris G. That's 5.
Yeah, I want to put Reynolds. Reynolds definitely OD.
Okay, Reynolds.
Right. Wait, how many you said? Because I'm naming
8.
A lot, bro.
8.
How many I got now?
You got yourself, Hook, Fred, Nitro, Chris G, and Reynolds.
What's that? 7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. All right, so.
Are you putting Sonic on this list?
I didn't put him in yet. I thought I put him first.
Okay, my bad. Then I forgot to type it. Okay, so yeah, you got 7. So you got one more person.
All right, one more person. Shit, man. Damn, we talking about of all time. I don't even want to add Nitro no more.
Don't have to add him if you don't want to. Is whoever you want.
I take Nitro out.
Okay. Who are you putting for Nitro?
I put Pred, right?
Yes.
I see. There's logic to what I'm kind of doing right now. We gotta say apology, man.
Okay. They got one more. Who's the last person?
I so see. I don't even know if I'm forgetting somebody important, but it's either two people on my head right now. It's but you let me know if I'm missing somebody. But is either between no Cammy, no Kami, or Jonathan Tenney.
Jonathan Tenney or no Kami?
Right? Is there somebody I'm missing?
The Kill Sage?
Oh, I didn't put the Kill Sage in there?
No.
Yeah, that's automatic. Yep, the Kill Sage in there.
So, okay, to repeat your list to you, you got yourself, Hook, Pred, Apology Man, Chris G, Reynolds, Sonic, and the Kill Sage. No order.
All right, so compared to your list, you had Supernoon, right?
Hold on.
Is that the only difference?
Hold on. Let me pull it up, just so I can have a side by side. All right. On my list, I had Sonic, Hook, the Kill Sage, Chris G, Supernoon, Nitro, Pred, and Apology Man. So the difference are Supernoon and Nitro.
Okay. Yeah, that see, like, I would put Nakio now.
Over who?
Because Nakio was wilding.
Over who?
I never played Reynolds, so I don't even know if Reynolds is good.
So okay, hold on. Let me get this straight. Your argument is based on whether you play them or not.
Nah, but like, think about it, right? See, you a master at like what's that word? Instigating. The things that I'm gonna say is gonna instigate a lot of things.
Go ahead, speak. Own your truth, Lex. Own your truth.
All right, but I've never played Cloud 805. I've never played Jonathan Tenney. All right, I've never played, and like y'all gotta look at it like you said I'm in the stream, right? I want everybody on your stream to understand this too. Look at it from my point of view. All right, all of these West Coast players, right? Jonathan Tenney, and correct me if I'm wrong. Jonathan Tenney, Supernoon, Apology Man, Reynolds, right? Who am I missing?
From the West Coast, you got.
I did say Cloud 805, right?
Apology Man.
Yeah.
Tenney, yeah.
Yeah, all of those guys, right? They all play each other consistently. All right?
Uh-huh.
I've watched their fights. I look, I go to NOBC and I got to see what happens on the West Coast. I see their fights and I see what they do. And I kind of see like, yo, New York fellas were probably like, if it was West Coast versus them, New York versus them, I could see us winning. All right. Now, why do you think Supernoon left? Why do you think Supernoon just came to New York? And why do you think when he came to New York, he was losing? He had to get trained by Sonic Fox and all of them. So when we say, oh, Supernoon is nice, like, yeah, he's a nice player, but it doesn't change the fact that he had to pull up here. So West Coast players are not really like going crazy. Like, who else? We had Subatomic Sabers. He's an OD player, but I think he's OD because of the play style he got. Like, his team is kind of like unorthodox. It's kind of weird, right? He does make like decisions that's questionable. Doesn't take away that he's a good player though. Everyone is a good player. It's just how committed to you and winning. What are you gonna do to win? You know what I mean? So I think West Coast players are kind of like, they're strong, but they're not playing strong players all the time. That's why Supernoon had to leave. He had to go. He had to come here. If he wanted to get stronger, he had to come here. So this is why I didn't want to just say Supernoon is better. And the fact that he's on the list above me, like, it makes no sense. All right, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but that's literally the logic. I'm not even trying to cap. I'm not trying to put me on the top of the bus or top of the hill. I'm literally trying to make sense of the situations. But the fact that, like, viewers are viewers and pro players are pro players, you can't really, like, talk. That's kind of what Lord Knight been saying. See, I want to put Lord Knight on the list too. He's like an OD player, but I think he kind of like started giving up. I think during the meta when the snap mix came out and it started like leaving, he decided to leave the game. So Lord Knight was easily could have been on the list. You know what? I actually want to put somebody else on the list too.
Who?
Like I'm not even trying to add. That's the thing. I'm not trying to add a West Coast to this list. I'm trying to put nothing but strong players. And I also think Jace, right? Nico Maki.
Wait, hold on.
That dude is a threat.
Nico Maki. Hold on. Nico is good. Hold on, Lex. Hold on.
I mean, he was OD, bruh.
Wait.
I'm strictly going by the fact of the old days, bruh. But
wait. I can't. All right, wait, hold on.
I honestly believe Nico Maki would probably smoke them West Coast players.
Wait, hold on, Lex. Wait, time out.
But hold on.
No, wait.
Hold on.
Maki, hold on. I love Nico, Jace, Red. I love Nico, but Nico Maki over Chris G over those West Coast players.
No. You see, Chris G was a West Coast, right? He was the most. I think he was the strongest. It was him and Apology Man, and then I think Reynolds was like probably right below them.
Time out. Have you ever played Apology Man?
Yeah, I played Apology Man. I actually never beaten him.
Okay. So, hold on. So you're putting Nico Maki over the other strong West Coast players who's been doing it for years? Nico's been strong, but I don't think Nico has the same results as everybody else who's been traveling. Like the Super Noons, even over Nakio. Come on now. Renud, Nitro. You got Nico Maki over Nitro?
All right, that might be cap, but
okay.
The way I'm looking at it, it's kind of hard to know where people gave up on. I feel like Nitro only got strong around the period of COVID, and around COVID is when I took my break. So when I took my break, ain't nobody was stopping him. It was just him and Pred. It was just him and Pred at the moment.
Nitro started popping off during like towards the end of season 2. Nitro's still out here winning. No?
Look, man, I could say a lot of things about Nitro, but Nitro as a person,
let's not talk about personal stuff.
This man just talk shit.
Nothing personal. Just keep it all within the game.
Yeah, I'm not trying to keep it personal. That's what I'm saying. This dude Nitro, he's like, he's so into the game, he's gonna lose his mind. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, bro, relax, bro. I'm just going by the results.
Let's not say anything crazy outside the game. Let's all keep it within. Let's not. We don't gotta say anything personal. But at the same time, though, like you have to give Nitro his flowers. He has done a lot for the community, a lot for the game towards the end of season 2, winning several tournaments. Even if Nitro was coming up during the online era during season 3, season 3.5, yes, you could call it online, but when he goes offline to play in the regionals, finals, you see him winning, you see him placing high or whatever. Even now in season 4, winning multiple tournaments, getting second at Evo. Like, you can't say he just not good or you have... Nah,
and don't get me wrong. I think what I'm getting confused with is when we're talking about this list, I'm talking about before COVID. That's how much I keep thinking about this. But you're right. Nitro is OD. And I feel like it's because I made him OD type shit. And when I say I made him OD, I mean like I didn't try as hard. Okay? I let him feel confident for the long period. Which made him stronger. Which is, kind of how he started growing. He started using Kefla. Kefla was a basic ass because the meta back then was raw tag. If you raw tag, good things happen, right? Kefla stops all that. Kefla immediately is brain dead, just stopping all that situation. So it kind of gave him the edge in winning in these online events without even thinking. The fact that I had to kind of block in an online environment, it was already kind of creepy. Shit was spooky. So but, Kefla was kind of foolproof at that moment.
He also beat Sonic and he trained with Sonic.
Yeah, that's another thing. He trained with Sonic. I've been trying to get into Sonic. I've been trying to tell Sonic, yo, can I get a session? It's not even easy to get in contact with this dude. But I'm glad Nitro took the steps he had to take to get this far. And then Nitro got blessed by Sonic saying, "Yo, use this character." Like, that's amazing.
But just because Sonic says use this character doesn't automatically mean that Nitro will be nasty with said character. You still have to apply his skill.
Now, I'm pretty sure Sonic showed him a couple things and said, "Look, do this, do that. Do this, do that, do that, do this. This is what you need. This shit is OD. This shit is broken."
But you can't even use that argument either, though, right? Because, like, I'm pretty sure Sonic over the years have told multiple players, be like, yo, you should try this character because this character could do this, this, and that. And those players haven't all prospered like Nitro has. So that's not even bad. Like, Nitro
they probably didn't want it as bad.
Huh?
They probably didn't want it as bad.
But that goes back to the point. Nitro wanted it more, so he proved himself.
I look at it this way. If me and Nitro was in the same position and I had that position, I think I would have took it from him.
Do you think today you could be Nitro in a set in like a 1st to 7?
I do believe if I play offline consistently, aggressively, effectively, and affirmatively, I can take out anybody. It's just the fact that I don't really have a go-to person to play and train with. I'm literally playing online and learning by myself, and then I go to the lab. Some of my training partners that I train with, they gave up on the game. They wasn't really kind of keeping up with me. So it was like, as I'm pushing forward, the people around me just started falling back because, you know, I don't know. People say things like they don't like to fight me a lot. So I'm just forced to playing online at this point. I mean, I could pull up to Pred House, but he too far. I just gotta. I wish I just had something that I wish I had something that Sonic Fox has. He has the Kill Sage, you know, or Legendary Pred. He has Nitro. Now Nitro has Enzum. I don't got that. All right, I don't really got someone who's like perfect connection offline next to me. Nobody around here who lives in Brooklyn is really like out here going to tournaments. I'm literally the only one doing that at this point.
Okay, so how about this? Right, in the same boat as you, we have Axice, who literally trains online all day, every day. And he says, Axice repeats it constantly in his streams or in person. He literally says that he's always training online, and that's how he gets better. And you see at Demonic 8, he's getting second, only practicing online. And you yourself, Lex, when you started coming up yourself, you were cooking online. You were also coming offline events, of course, I know BC and stuff. But you're also nasty. We also have Hook, who came from online and started cooking up. Like, I don't think we can use that argument when you guys are literally the examples, the epitome of the examples of players who came from online and started cooking.
That's definitely my argument, though. There's no way around it. I'm doing what I'm doing because I'm in this position. I'm doing what I can. So if I had what I had,
does Axice want it more than you?
Huh?
Does Axice want it more than you? Does Axice want it more?
No, me and Axice are in the same position. Like, it's not the fact that, like, I don't know what you mean. I think I've won. You know what? That's a good question. Like, I think the question should be like, how many tournaments have I won, and how many tournaments have Axice won? Because I do believe we kind of probably won the same amount. Me and him is almost like an equal at this point. Like, I'm not even trying to compete with my boy. Like, that dude helped me out in many ways. So I know you were instigator, so it's not gonna happen. But I do want you to know, like, we're doing the same thing.
Exhibition.
Huh?
We can have the exhibition offline.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, why are you fiending for that, bruh? Like, we don't.
It's not fiending for that. It's all about proving the statement. What I'm saying is that you guys have played. You guys play online a lot, right? Consistently, whether it's all day or every other day, right?
Yeah.
And when you come offline to a tournament, Lex, you're still a threat. There's still a potential chance that you could win the event or place really, really high. Top 5, top 8, right? There's always that chance. Axice is on the same boat, but Axice also wins the tournaments. And Axice doesn't make the OS of, I don't get to play Nitro every day. Axice understands that he doesn't play Nitro every day, but he's still like, it don't matter. I can still play and compete and win at the highest level.
But who's winning more, Nitro or Axice?
Nitro.
And why is that?
Nitro wants
I can answer for you.
What's the answer?
Because he does this shit with Enzim, bro. These two both want the W. They want it badly. If you ask Axize play PC, he doesn't like PC. Okay, PC has better connection, but PS4 just has, you know, the solid feeling of what a video game, you know, kind of what a fighting game should be. PC is just a bit too faster, so he's not really used to that.
So if that's the case, if that's your basis of your argument, then why hasn't Enzim won like Force Attack or all these other tournaments in the past, CEO? Why hasn't Enzim won as he's been training with Nitro every night consistently, as you say? Why hasn't Enzim won then? What's the argument for that?
I mean, he got a learning thing to do. He got to learn. He's new to this shit. He's been playing. He knows what it is to win a tournament. Like, he's a Gears of War player.
He hasn't won in DBFZ. Yeah, of course. In what's it called? Gears. Of course, he's won. He's won online tournaments, of course, right? But has Enzim yet proven himself? And I'm not saying that Enzim is bad, because Enzim is not bad at all. But maybe my opinion would change if he wins Finland this weekend, right? The DBZ event. Enzim places, but he hasn't won as you have won. Like, you have actually won. Access has won. Nitro has won. Pred has won. These players all have won.
Enzim is just new, bro. He's just new to the field. I think he could win. He could win one. I can see it in him.
I believe he can win. There's a strong chance he could win. I believe it too.
Yeah, but he also had, like, all of the losses that I've took when I said I was in Summer Jam Evo. All of that wasn't just it's a loss. Damn, I'm not good. I gotta train. No, I felt like I was actually ready to win it. It was just these certain mistakes. Now, those certain mistakes made me adapt. When I went to Japan, I didn't just go to Japan. You know, I lost when I went to Japan. I didn't just go there just to go there. I went there and I was like, nah, I gotta find a way to get better. I gotta use my knowledge in here. I was homeless over there, so I had to make sure something had to, you know, I had to come back home with something. And when I did come back home, I actually had something that nobody else had. I had the whole bunch of knowledge, the L's, everything that I've garnered. It all was within me.
This sounds like anime.
I'm sorry, bro, but that's legit what it was, bro. I legit had things in my brain that I knew people in New York didn't have because I went to Japan. So I was talking to Tashiwaka. Shout out to Tashiwaka. He took care of me over there.
Tachikawa?
My phone actually died and he helped me get to the train. Like, that's how long we was like cool with each other. We was actually talking and shit. I was learning Japanese, konnichiwa type shit. Like, bruh, I was actually there learning. I wasn't just there just to be there, bruh. Like, I want this badly. I would like to get sponsored, but I also like the fact that I'm not sponsored because I get to keep all the money.
Okay, so what's your argument? Since we know how I went in Japan. At least I know how I went in Japan. I don't know about everybody else. I don't know if everybody else knows that story, right? But what about players like Zayn, who came from the online scene, who's new? Zayn is new. I think Zayn and Enzim pretty much started popping out at the same time, more or less. Around the same time they started blossoming. But Zayn has been winning tournaments, like UFA as of recent.
Yeah.
So
his team is broken.
What's your opinion on Zayn?
See, I think Zayn has my type of play style. It's really his team. He has a really strong team. I really think Enzim could probably win a lot of games because of the way his team is. He really locks you down. I know that team because my real good friend, one of my best buddies, Zero May Cry, he uses that team. And Zero May Cry is like low key a lab monster.
I know Zero May Cry. I know.
So the things that he do is the same thing that Zayn does.
Does Zayn have a sponsor? A sponsor?
Does Zayn has a sponsor?
I don't believe Zayn has a sponsor.
I don't know actually.
Yeah, I don't think Zayn has a sponsor, and he's out here. To your argument, to your earlier argument, he's a non-sponsored player being out here with his own money, winning.
Yeah, but that's still pay to win though. Like
what?
Nah, because think about it, bro. Hold on, do you play Yu-Gi-Oh? You play that Master Duel shit? You ever played it?
Wait, what?
Nah, I'm about to make a point.
What?
I'm about to make a point. Like, I'm about to make a point. You play Master Duel, right?
Bro, go ahead.
You played it, right?
Yes. Go ahead.
All right, so you can either pay to win and get some cards, or you could keep playing and get some cards. You see what I'm saying? Like Zane did it. He did the most difficult part. I could do that too, but it's just I didn't. Okay, now, but you're gonna say, well, that's why your results are there. Yeah, I know that the results. That's literally the whole point. Like, I didn't go over there to get the results. That's why I'm not on the list, and I respect it. You know, but that's not gonna change the fact that this diss track is gonna drop.
Is it?
Like, I'm gonna drop this diss track because this is how I feel.
Is it done rendering?
It's actually done rendering. I'm trying to post it.
Post it up. So okay, so what about Wade or Kane?
Wade, I thought he's from France. Where I could count them?
No, I'm just saying, like, I want to know your opinion on these players because you mentioned sponsored players. Because Wade, Yasha, Kane, they live in France, yes, but they play online most of the time because they live very, very far from each other, like 4 hours, 6 hours away from each other. They're still pretty deep, right? So a lot of them started popping up, not Wawa. Well, a lot of them started popping up during season 3 during the online meta, and they came offline and proved themselves as well, unsponsored. Some of them unsponsored.
Well, I think those French players, they're actually like family. Like, I think they actually like really, like, they really hold each other down.
They do. They definitely do. Hanging out with them, yes, they do. I can co-sign that. Yes.
So I mean, I don't got no proof, but I really from the genuine feeling, because I could kind of like feel, I'm like the empath. I could feel it. I could see these guys are actually like holding each other down. When they beat each other, they don't just feel bad. They actually feel good about each other. You know what I mean? Like, and I think Wawa the fact that Wawa is really strong, he literally is kind of like Sonic Fox. Now, Sonic Fox is not always around. I think Wawa is mostly around them way more, you know? Someone that strong, kind of like helping the whole community over there that really wants to win. I think that's what it was. They built the foundation. I have no proof, but I just feel that. True. I can feel like these guys helped each other.
I mean, this is like source, believe me, bro. But I can tell you from hanging out with them in France, hanging out with them here in New York, that in Chicago and stuff like that, hanging out with them in other states, they do treat each other like family. They treat each other like one-to-one as family. Yes, 100%. 100%. So are you also saying with that statement that the USA, us players, we don't treat each other like family?
Well, yeah. I like, look at Hikari. That dude is crazy. Look at Nitro. Man got mad. Like, I think the only one that's actually been like super nice, you know, in like winning tournaments consistently is more like Pred. Pred has been always trying to help me out, and I think he's only doing that because he kind of see like I'm like giving the same energy. Wait, hold up, my mic died. Hold up, I can't hear anything. Shit. All right, my bad. But yeah, I was just saying, yeah, Pred been mad cool. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't feel like a lot of people like the Kill Sage. Mad cool. He actually blessed me like with a controller one time, and I couldn't believe it.
So hold on, when you say the people like here are not family, I actually have to push back on that, right?
Nah, but I'm not saying like I'm talking about people who is like winning tournaments like crazy.
I can push back on that. I can push back on that. So you said the only person you said was initially was just Pred.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't think the Kill Sage was showing love whenever Sage was winning tournaments? You don't think Sage was showing love to everybody?
No, I did say the Kill Sage. Well, I did say the Kill Sage.
You don't think?
I've been said the Kill Sage.
What about players like that were winning at the house, for example, like an Axe Ice, right? You don't think Axe was showing love, teaching people?
Axe Ice show love. Yeah, of course.
June.
I mean, June sometimes show love, but June sometimes show love, but I'm talking about like actual real people who could just pull up and destroy people back to back consistently every single time.
Axi's June can do that. In their prime time, they were able to do that.
But man, I don't know if you try to instigate or
No,
what.
no, no, no. There's not
Right?
instigating. There's not
But
instigating because you bringing up how we're not really as family as the French players are. And what I'm saying is that we do have players here who win a lot often, that will show love to people when they lose. Their acts would be like, "Yeah, I won here, but this is what you could have done better." June would win and be like, "Daniel, this is what you could do better." Or to other players, June do that. I'm not even trying to instigate at this point. I'm literally saying the truth. There's people that win tournaments that will show mad love. Even Bum won that house that one time against Cisco against Random Fiend. Even then, Bum's still trying to show love at the end of the day. Like there's multiple players here in New York or in the States that show love after winning a tournament. Even Nakio, when Nakio was winning, Nakio would still show love. There's multiple people. We have multiple examples.
I'm not saying they not. I just think the French players are just really like helping type shit. Like I don't know.
But it also like.
But
I see what you mean, and
but you're right.
United for sure. But us that live in the States, it's kind of more on the person's fault because we don't reach out as much as the others do. As the French players do, they reach out each other constantly. There's very few people, Posey included. I'll say myself and Posey, maybe other people that I'm not remembering right now, but we constantly reach out to everybody around us to show love. You know this. That's a fact. We try. It's just that sometimes we don't get the response, or when we want to get people together, we don't get that same love and energy back, but we still reach out regardless.
Well, when I mean like when I say love, I'm not really trying to say like, actual love. I'm talking about like if you know there's a tech or some shit that's like OD, right? And you could send it to your opponent to kind of like get better. You would send it. I don't think a lot of players would do that. I don't think a lot of players would want to do that. All right. I see on French posters, these guys be like posting each other like OB Assassin be like sending it to Wawa because he want to see Wawa be as great as possible, I believe. Maybe that's why he's doing it. But he would send something to Wawa or somebody will, I see the back and forth. They're like adding each other like, yo, here, take this. I'm a Ginyu main and nobody ain't sending me a lot of Ginyu shit. You know what I'm saying? Back then it was, so I fuck with it. But I'm talking about the pro players ain't really doing that. Nitro is not going to send me something
greedy. We're more greedy. I'll say that.
The greediness, because why would you want to? This is when I realized one thing. All right, I remember when I first started doing tournaments, I really wanted everybody to keep doing tournaments. So, because I was actually hyped for this shit. So any tournament I went to, I would tell people about it. I even told Hook. I think I remember I told Hook like, "Yo, Hook, there's a tournament over here. Why don't you pull up?" He was like, "Really? Like, I don't want to pull up." I'm like, "Bro, just pull up. You could do it." Dude came up and smoked everybody and won. And I was happy. I was like, damn, I really kind of like blessed this dude like to come, right? Now, I remember this one time, there was another tournament, right? That I didn't even know about. Legendary Prayer didn't even tell me about it. Cali Mac didn't even tell me about it. Random Fiend didn't. Nobody told me about the tournament. I was like, bro, why you ain't tell me? Like, what the fuck? And then they kind of like, made it seem like, yo, like, we ain't trying to lose, So like, I respected it, but I'm like, damn, like, it's like that. Like it's really like competition at this point. So they I didn't really get the bag from that. You know what I mean? So it was like, damn, like these guys are really trying to kill. They competitions. Like this is competition right here.
I would agree with you saying that the players here are definitely more greedy. They're definitely more greedy here, but and in those respects, you would say like the French players would still tell each other like, yo, come still, pull up still, right?
I mean, I got no proof, but I do believe that's what would happen.
Do you think that, okay, now besides the select few players that you named, do you think the majority of the players here are like that?
But the players that I selected?
No, you said like Cali didn't tell you, Cisco didn't tell you, Pride didn't tell you. They just kept it to each other. What I'm saying is, do you think that if another player was to go, I don't know, anybody else was to go to the tournament, you think they wouldn't tell you about it as well? Like, yo, Lex, pull up. There's a tournament happening here.
I mean, I had people tell me, but I'm talking about these, I'm talking about these high level players that is winning consistently. Like they're not gonna tell me about it. That's
Okay.
what I think.
I think okay. We kind of went on a super tangent, but okay, we're bringing it back.
Yeah, just I'm saying pros. I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about the pros.
bringing it all the way back, bringing it all the way back. Do you still think that you're not as good as you can be because you're still playing just online?
Yeah, I agree to that.
So when Zane plays online all day, every day, and wins tournaments, what do you say?
Zayn is using an online kind of team, bro. Like his team is strictly locking you down.
But it
Like
works.
I get it. You're trying to keep putting out the facts, but I do know the truth. I know why certain people lose. I know why certain things happen. Zayn
What?
team is literally super solid at bullshit. All right, he has a Barris A assist. That shit is broken. Okay, that shit is broken. He's using Lab Coat 21. All right.
I'm saying the facts, but you're saying the truth. What do you mean by that? What?
No, no, I'm trying to like really help you understand fully. Like you're saying the right things, but like see it from the ultimate truth. Like he's winning because his team is too like it handles the bullshit. Like imagine this, right? You're playing neutral, and then he just does like some weird whiff attack, and then the Bears A bounces off the air, off the ground, bounces to the sky, then off the clouds, and hits you in the neck. And now you got hit by a free combo, all because you was playing excellent neutral, but you just happened to get hit by a little orb. Like that thing, it happens. Beerus is a strong ass character.
You're saying he's carried by Beers right now?
He's carried by Beerus and he's literally carried by his whole team, bro. His whole team is literally that good. Right,
Wait. So, what about the people that play his same exact team and don't even make it out of pools?
bro. That they gotta build up their strengths to kind of not make mistakes.
So is
That's
that
it.
not why Zayn is so good? Not it's not just the team. As credit to Zayn that Zayn is OD.
Like you're looking at it as like every human is equal.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
You got to be looking at it like
I'm
a
telling you,
player
there's a
point of view.
difference.
Like if that dude is
You
Michael
have to
Jordan
play.
and the other dude is not Michael Jordan, like obviously Michael Jordan knows how to handle the ball better than the other dude who knows how to play basketball. You got to look at it like that. It's not about, oh, since the dude is playing online and you're playing online and he happened to use money to travel around the world and won a tournament, why can't you do it? Like it is the difference is I don't have the money to be doing that right now.
Zayn is not a sponsored player.
Yes, I'm not a sponsored player either. Okay, but who knows what money choices he made? Okay, I don't have no money choice to be making like that. All right, I can't pay no $1,000 trip to go to a hotel, plane ticket, pay for my food, and then expect to stress myself out to win a tournament.
Okay, I'll give you that. Right under one condition. What about when Bum hosts the tournament here, Heat Wave and BBB? Why aren't you? You got what 17th at Heat Wave? Why aren't you able to win those tournaments? I think Zayn was there too, actually.
Yeah, Zayn beat me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he beat me.
And what are your thoughts on Zayn after playing him? Is he still carried by his team? Zayn flew from the West Coast over here to play you, and you saw firsthand how good he is.
Bro, I know how and why I lost to Zayn. Most cases when I lose is because I just stopped caring at the certain moment. Okay, now that only happened because I haven't really conditioned myself to care much in an offline environment.
But that's
what I
not
mean
fair.
about
That's
that
not fair
is
to say
when you're
because in 2018 you were also saying the same thing that you didn't care as much, which is why you lost to Kymar.
no. That's a total different thing. That wasn't because I didn't care. That was me learning my situations. That was a mistake. Okay, like I did a mistake when I fought Zayn. I made a mistake. That mistake only happened because I don't have the consistent offline as much as I want to, bro. Like I'm just trying to explain to you. I'm not trying to sound crazy or nothing. If I
hear what
played
you're saying, but
offline,
Zayn doesn't have that either.
who doesn't have that?
Consistent offlines.
Who?
Zayn.
Look, Look, all right. I just told you his team is carried.
Yo, bro.
All right. I just told you his team is too solid.
I actually can't tell if you're trolling me right now.
No, I'm not trolling you, bro. You're not looking at the facts that I'm kind of bringing up. I'm letting you know. Zane, look, this is Zane playstyle. Let me explain this to you, bro. He's gonna play neutral. Once he wins neutral, he's going to hell zone you. You have no choice but to take it. All right. Now, if you choose, this is why I lost to Zane. I chose to reflect and switch out. Okay? That is something you do not want to do. I've only made that decision because I wasn't really fully like, if I knew that was a decision that I shouldn't make. Like I'm telling you right now, if I would have fought Zane again, that mistake would not happen. I would be more aware. Now, I can't just say that mistake won't happen because I also need the offline experience completely to fully solidify myself to, be in a situation where I know I can handle it. All right.
You have a lot of offline experience too. You probably have more offline experience than Zane does overall.
Yeah, I believe if I play offline at a tournament, I think I'm going to win. No matter who it is, I'm going to play exactly how I need to play. My team is actually crazy right now. There's a lot of things that people don't see about my team, and I can see it. I see what I'm capable of doing.
What you're telling me is, if that does another event, you're basically saying you're guaranteed going to win.
Yes, I have to win it. But the only reason why it's going to be hard for me to win, like right now, my percentages of winning could be at least 70 to 80.
Okay.
All right. It's not at 100. The reason why it's not 100 is because I don't have the thing that I'm telling you I need. I need an offline, consistent, smart pro player that is willing and wanting to do this shit. Okay.
But okay. You also mentioned earlier, like a Nitro is constantly playing, but Nitro and Pred don't really play offline like that. Like it's been a minute since they played offline.
Nitro got Inzum.
But that's not offline. They're playing on PC.
Nah, that's technically all you need, bro.
Okay, so what about Pred?
What do you mean? What about Pred?
Pred is not playing everybody. Pred is in the same boat as you. Pred is
when Pred was winning tournaments, he was consistently playing with Nitro. But not only is he playing with Nitro, he plays with Hikari. All right, so
Hikari's not winning. Hikari has won 2 AOCs, I believe.
Hikari is banned. Like I'm not trying to be funny. I'm actually I'm a guy that makes sense. Like I'm not gonna say Hikari is not winning, bro. He could actually win tournaments. He just is banned.
I agree. Hikari can win tournaments. Yes, he's banned. But before Hikari was banned, or even at DTN, right, or Frosties, Hikari's getting top 8s, which I give him. Hikari is really good at the game. I'll give you that, right? I agree with that. But Hikari is in a similar boat where he doesn't get to play offline a lot. Hikari plays online 90% of the time. He doesn't have the outlet to play against Nitro every single night, play against Prep, play against Inzum every single night, offline on Parsec. Hikari plays on PC, online.
I mean, that could be true, but you don't know what could be going on in his house or whatever around him.
Okay.
But you got a point, though. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm missing what I need, bro. I'm missing what I need.
It sounds like you're making a lot of OSs. I'm gonna keep it real.
Nah, my OS makes sense to me. I don't really gotta prove it to anybody else. I understand why I lose. Like when I first started doing this tournament shit, people used to tell me things that like I shouldn't do. But since I've been playing fighting games all my life, I'm not a guy to kind of explain to them, oh, this is what I should and should do. I don't got time to explain. Yeah, because explaining is not going to really, I don't see the benefit in explaining. You know what I mean? I just don't got time for that. Okay, like people that come at me on Twitter, they got it, bro.
That you don't need to explain, but then you have to prove yourself. Like when you go to the tournament, you have to place high or win the tournament. No in between.
Yeah, I'm gonna prove myself, but it's not for me. It's not necessarily me kind of like proving to people though. It's more so proving to myself. If you get what I mean. I'm not really here to prove to anybody. I'm not here to mentally lose my mind because someone else don't get what I'm trying to do. Okay. So if I lose a tournament and somebody says, "Hey, you lost the tournament," like what were you saying? Like I'm not really here to explain why I lost. I could, but I'm not here to do that. I have no time to do that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I don't got time to explain to somebody why I lost because I know why I lost. All right. If the thing was, okay, you know, I can't win a single tournament, then I clearly don't know what I'm talking about. But I clearly know what I'm talking about, bro. All right. And if I have to explain it to somebody just to prove it, I'm probably just gonna give up and say no. You got it. You know, I'm not really here to explain, like, dude is saying, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, and then I do this, and then he's like, well, you know, like, come on, bro. Like, you ever heard like, I don't even know how to explain. I think Sonic Fox said it one time. Why explain to someone something when you know you got something going on with you, and you gotta like explain to a person who has a picture of an anime picture, like, it's just wasting time, bro. Like, if it was actually your man's, then yeah, you could kind of, like, you know, put some sense and go back and forth. But I'm not here to prove anything to anybody at this point. This is just for me and my family. I'm doing this shit for my family. And anybody that kind of fucks with me, they gotta, like, see where I'm coming from. And I respect everybody at that point. You know what I mean? I'm not really here to prove to anybody anything.
So are you learning from your mistakes, or are you learning from other people's mistakes at that point?
I learn from both. Like, not only do I make mistakes, I expect other people to take my mistakes. That's really my goal
So
at this point.
when you make a mistake, does not even mean. So okay. So when you make a mistake, Lex, right? And you do something, you're like, damn, that was dumb, or that was a bad decision. I shouldn't have done that. And you make a mistake, and you own up to it. You know that you made a mistake, and then one of your friends, one of your homeboys, I'll use myself as an example, and you tell me, yo, Daniel, I was playing against so-and-so, and I did this as a mistake. Try not to do that, right? So that you can more than likely win that game, win that set against that person. Hearing you telling me that, Lex, I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to take Lex's advice and apply it to hopefully win the set, right? I win, whatever, great. Everything's amazing.
Go ahead.
But the same way that you could give that advice to somebody else, they can give you that same advice. They had that mistake, they can give it to you too. They're not trying to belittle you or something like that. No, of course not. But if I say, yo, Lex, I just played so and so, do this, this, and that instead. Well, you're not taking that advice.
Well, that's the thing. I don't give advice like that.
That's not true.
No. Hear me out. I don't just give advice and, you know, like, hope that you take it or expect that you take it. It's more so like, if I'm giving advice, if you take it, you could, you know, like, what I'm trying to say is, I'm not one to just kind of like give you advice for no reason. I only give advice more so when you really want it. You know what I mean? Like here's an example.
Yeah.
Huh?
You saying if people ask you, you'll give it, but you want straight up to just say, yo, dude, this can help you improve.
Yeah, I don't really like do that often. I remember when I first started doing tournaments, and I was actually like murdering people, like it was single-handedly easy. I would kind of give advice, right? But I always knew that, like, we're not the same, because my advice is gonna be hard for you to take on because you have to learn it yourself. Like, I remember when me and Hook Gang got, right? We was doing this team tournament shit, right, at NOBC. I knew he was good. He knew I was good. So we didn't really have to give advice to each other. There was moments where, like, I should have done something, and then later when I still end up winning, Hook was like, yo, I was winning. I wanted to tell you something, but I didn't want to bother you. I knew you, like, he knew that my mind was already, like, in a point where I kind of know what I'm doing. So all he had to do was trust me. It's like he didn't want to tell me what to do.
You have, like, the LeBrons doing this with, like, D-Wade. Yeah, like, great players trust each other. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, it was just that mentally, imagine if he did tell me what to do. That means I probably would have lost my entire smart thought process that I already had planned going on.
Okay, I see.
It's like he knew that, because I know for sure. I'm not gonna tell Hook what's going on. I'm not gonna tell. The only thing I tell Hook is knowledge. Like, if I see this combo that does more damage, I'll probably send it to Hook and be like, yo, Hook, this combo does way more damage. Here, take it. You can have it.
You're talking about okay. You're talking about mid set. You won't say somebody you want to say something to someone because they might mess up like their flow chart, their flow.
No, I'm just talking about like entirely in general. Like I was just making that example at that point.
Even like after the match has ended, or even before the match plays, you don't want to take.
Yeah,
advice
I'm not.
You wouldn't give advice.
Yeah, I'm not really, because I feel like if I give you advice and you didn't even really ask for it, it's kind of like I don't know what it's gonna do to you mentally.
What if
you know what I mean? You already have a thought process. Now, if you really wanted the advice, I could see that. Okay, he wants the advice. Here, go ahead. Here, take this knowledge. You can ask anybody that ever like talked to me and got good at the game, because I actually got a tutor. I tutor people on Metafy. Everybody that I tutor all told me, wow, I've never saw the game in this way. I've never understood. And that's only because I feel like my knowledge that I know about the game is like, it's so powerful that it might just overwhelm you. So I can't, I remember,
eighth level intellect for no reason. That's your nickname for a reason.
Oh, for no reason?
I'm saying,
yeah, back then,
that's your nickname, 8th level intellect. You have that name for a reason.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was like, there's a lot of things, like, I really look outside the box. Like, I used to go to sleep in training mode. I would dream about Dragon. I know I'm not the only one, but I would dream about setups and combos in my dreams. And then I would wake up and be like, why the fuck did I dream about this? Like, the dream would be it would be like on repeat. Like, it sounds weird, bro, now that I think about it. But I would dream about something and it would be on repeat, and I'm tossing and turning while I'm sleeping, still thinking about the same shit. And then I finally wake up and I'm like, bro, I really just thought about the same shit over and over. This is fucking annoying. Like, goddamn, I couldn't even.
There's a lot of players that have done that experience that they dream and think about whatever fighting game that they're playing. Dragon Ball is life. I get it.
But it's crazy. I was thinking about like a setup for so damn, like it's just, and it happens sometimes.
We had this conversation before at Bum's house in the kitchen. We've had this convo. I know you told me about this before, and I believe you when you say this. I truly do believe you. It's just like, it's interesting how that you're a great player, and you say that us in the States, us Americans, right, we're not a family like the French are. But then you have all this knowledge, all this wisdom, and you're not willing to reach out and give that advice to everybody else to also make everybody great, to build the community, like you said, like Wawa did, and drop that wisdom. Wawa's willing to do it, and you're not willing to do it unless they ask. And
I'm willing to do it, but I'm saying I feel like me doing it is a bad thing. Like, it will kill the vibe. Ask anybody. I always bring out knowledge. I always do. But I feel like if I bring out knowledge when it's not asked, it's actually kind of like annoying. Or
depending how you do it, could come off as annoying. But what I'm saying to you is the same way. I'm just using the same things you were saying earlier. The same way the French players, you say that they're family, that they're tight together, and that Wawa the greatest. Like, Wawa is their Sonic over there, and Wawa's always popping up, hanging out with them, and showing them love. That could be you. You could be showing love and getting everybody just as strong as you are, so that competition level rises, and everybody gets on your level, and then you keep getting better and better and better and better and better. And then from there, we can build that whole family that you were talking about, so that we're not as greedy. Do you disagree?
I mean, I would like that, but
it starts with,
tell that to the guys that is, like, tell that to the winter tournament, the winner guys. Tell that to the winner guys, bro.
But we do, like, I've had these conversations. Other people have had these conversations with the Nitros, with the Preds, right? We've had those conversations. Well, Nitro come to one of the players, be like, yo, why did you do this? You could have done this instead. Or they reach out to him, be like, yo, what do you think I could have done differently? There's a reason why these players also have a Metafy as well, to teach players how to play, or tutor them, how you said. It's still, they still do it. Maybe you don't see it as much, but it does happen.
Yeah, like, I'm not a sponsored player. All right. I also don't got YouTube money coming in. So me giving out knowledge, I could just give it out for free. Right? You gotta kind of look at it from my point of view. I could give out the knowledge for free. I could give it to anybody. I could go next door, give him the knowledge of everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He could apply it, he may not apply it. Either way, I could have just gave that knowledge to someone else who really wanted it, that is willing to support me by actually paying me, and in return, we exchange, you know, goods. That's kind of how it works. So when you say like, why don't I go around and just give out knowledge? Like, come on, bro. Like, listen to how you sound. Like, we're in New York. We struggle out here to survive because there's a lot of money everywhere in the place. How do you make it? Right. So I gotta kind of find a way to make the money. I'm not a streamer all the time. I can't even make money off of YouTube. And all I got is kind of like, if when it comes to the FGC, the only type of money I can get is literally winning tournaments. The best thing that I could do. All right. Now I am willing to. I'm about to start like streaming, but it just sucks that I can't make money off of YouTube. I've.
So wait,
I don't know if you noticed, Daniel, but remember when I first met you?
Go ahead. Finish your point. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, you were saying something?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. When you first met me, continue.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I first met you, I only came to that tournament to get some followers for my YouTube. All right, I just wanted to win a tournament, tell everybody that I got a YouTube page, and then I just leave, which I was doing successfully. But then YouTube wanted to change the rules and kind of say, hey, I need 1,000, I need like 2,000 or something subscribers, and I need 4,000 watch time in order to get paid. I was getting paid by myself without it. But now, since they changed the rules, it was like, damn, I kind of have to find a new way to make the money off this video game. So that's why I literally was going into tournaments. And then it became a habit. I started winning way more money than trying to get my YouTube thing popping. So that's why I kind of slowed down on my YouTube. I've been trying to pay an editor. I would like to pay an editor to edit my videos. But I had friends that I really had some terrible friends, and I actually cut them off. But they actually slowed down everything in my process when it came to like trying to get an editor and everything.
Okay.
But yeah, it was literally the tournament shit was kind of like, I really like this shit. I really want this shit. I thought one day I would have got sponsored, but ain't no sponsor came my way ever. So I don't know. Maybe it was my fault. Maybe I had to go out. Maybe it's like what you said. I should have been making content off the rip regularly until they realize that I'm actually a relevant type of person to sponsor. But I feel like if anybody was smart, if they really wanted to sponsor me, I feel like they should. If they was smart, they see how hard I really want this shit. I could go into any tournament and I feel like I could just take that W. And if I don't take that W that day, if I could keep going to places, I'm telling you, my dedication would shoot and skyrocket way past.
So time out. Because you said a couple of things and I want to like really back in real quick. So you were saying that like the players here are greedy, but you yourself admit that you're greedy. Not right.
I didn't say greedy, you did, but okay.
Okay. We were saying that the knowledge that we spread were less likely to share information. No?
Likely to share information?
Yeah, is least is very low.
No, everybody shares information. Like
no. The way you were saying, and that you only give advice if people really, really want it. You won't just go to your neighbor and give them advice. You can, but there's no reason for you to do
that. Yeah. Only because like I'm making money doing it this way.
Okay. So then like I mentioned earlier, if you really want to like be out there from the very beginning, and you know this for a fact, I've told you this numerous of times, you know I've always believed in you. And I would always say like, yo, you should just stream while you play, upload your matches, even your early on videos when you're doing like ranked matches, stuff like that. I would always tell you like, yo, continue, keep going, keep doing it. You know this. So when you, even nowadays, when you say you don't really have a sponsored list, a sponsored player, you don't have a sponsor to support you as a player, you can still create that platform where you're creating your content, putting yourself out there, because it's more than just sponsoring the player. Sometimes you get sponsored just because you're nasty, but sometimes the sponsor also needs to see that you're able to create content, that you're able to be more diverse, that you have a personality, that there's more to you, that you're marketable. There's way more. sometimes you need more than just I'm nasty. Very few players get it because they're nasty. Some people need to be, yo, damn, this is Lex. Look what Lex can do. Look what he got. Look at him here. Look what he be doing. Like, they need to see more of you. So, but if you go to ECT, if you go to Bums events, if you go to AOC, if you go to whatever tournament, right, whatever local, anything, and all they see is Double L versus whoever for those 10 minutes, and then they don't see you again for another 20 minutes in Grands or wherever. After that's over, you're not in a mean way, but you don't exist anymore in that realm. And you have to put yourself back on the map. Like, no, even though I went to here, yo, catch me live. I'm going to be streaming later tonight when I get home. Yo, catch me tomorrow. So people don't forget about you. So you stay constant like, oh. And eventually it'll come to the talks like, yo, y'all heard about Lex? And then you get the theme rolling like that. Like, yo, you heard about Lex? And it goes like that. But that's on you as well. That's also on your part to do that.
Yeah. All right.
But nonetheless, though, like going back to even saying things like the sponsored players, there's people who have proven themselves. Again, I keep using Zayn as an example, but he's like probably one of the best examples that we have.
Yeah.
Or even Nitro. Nitro didn't always have a sponsor. This is recent, maybe a year now that Nitro has a sponsor. But he was cooking before then.
Yeah, but luckily he went off when it mattered.
I'm sorry?
I said luckily he went off when it mattered.
Yeah.
To get the sponsor. Like that world tour shit was the ultimate W.
Do you think you didn't have the same chance as Nitro?
I did. I lost to Nitro.
You said you didn't or you did?
No, I said I did.
Okay.
I ended up losing to Nitro.
Okay.
That was the moment right there. Imagine if I wouldn't all. I already had everything planned. I actually was going to beat Nitro. But, I actually forgot why. But Nitro did play OD because I was using Z Brawley. And every time I went for command grab, he was able to stop it. And I couldn't believe it. It must have been either I was too predictable or he was just too OD or lucky. Regardless, he did his thing. And not only did he do his thing, it's funny because I was on Discord and I was saying everybody, because first he fought me, right? Then he had to fight, I forgot who he had to fight next, but the Kill Sage or Hook. Yeah, I think it was the Kill Sage. The Kill Sage also uses Brawly. Bruh, everybody uses Brawly. So I told these guys, yo, grab this fella, bro. How is this guy breaking the grab? How is he escaping? Yeah. But he did his thing. He literally made all Brawly players look useless. And we always using Brawly. You know what I mean? So Nitro really did his thing. And that moment right there is when it just went off. Like, oh, Nitro is the best. Yeah. Because he won the ultimate national event. Yeah. And then he got free trips to continue going. Yeah. See, I'm not saying like I didn't have the opportunity or I have excuses. No, I'm actually saying Nitro did his thing. He went off. He did exactly what he must do. I thought that was going to be me. I had everything planned. I already knew. I felt like I was going to win that shit. I was utmost confident. The thing that I was telling myself was once I beat Nitro, I'm definitely going to beat the Kill Sage because I already know how I got to beat him. And then Hook Gengal was the only threat, but I was using Piccolo too, so I was like, nah, I'm going to beat him because I got Piccolo. So I already had everything planned. Nitro was just in the way. And since Nitro stopped me, everything went according to plan in his books. So I'm not mad. I'm not even taking anything away. Nitro did exactly what he must do. And that moment right there is what gave him everything he got.
Okay. So leading up to that point, leading up before like Nitro, you versus Nitro and Nitro wins, leading up to that point, what were you doing as a player to put yourself out there like Nitro was? And what else were you doing during that time period?
I mean, I think I was doing way more things than Nitro. It's just Nitro happened to win the tournament. So technically he got a shortcut. I was dropping videos. I was making videos. I was trying to stay active on Twitter, and I was also going house to house to other people's houses to kind of train up. You know what I mean? It was like, and I was kind of like playing with my buddy and labbing. I was doing a lot of labbing. I played this game aggressively. I know the one thing that is weird when people ask me is like, yo, I haven't seen you lately. Like, do you still play Dragon Ball? Bruh, I play Dragon Ball almost every single day. Okay, there's really not a time when I'm not. Moments maybe I don't play because I got to do something else. But at the end of the day, sometimes when I'm bored and I feel like playing a game, I'll play Dragon Ball. I'll probably sit in the lab or go online.
So, okay, then my question to you then. When you're doing this, if you're playing Dragon Ball pretty much every day or every other day, right, most of the time, why don't you just boot up your stream when you're playing? You've done it before. Why don't you do it consistently?
Because I want to win. I can't think sometimes when I'm thinking. Like, if I got to talk to the stream, it's kind of hard, bro.
So, okay, let me put it to you like this, right? Yes, interacting with your chat, interacting with the people that come in through helps you a lot, right? But there's people, not even in Dragon Ball, like in other games, like in Overwatch and stuff like that. There's people who stream and don't interact with their chat unless it's during a downtime. So while you're in a set, you don't have to interact. You can fully focus on your set. And then after the game, you'll catch up and then go right back to your game and you fully focus. You can do these things. It's still possible. You can definitely still do this and make it possible. It's not only like, oh, I'm streaming, I gotta focus on this, so I can't play. No. You can do both. You just have to find a good balance. It's kind of like, who can I use an example? I'll use Bum an example when he plays Overwatch. When Bum plays Overwatch, you know he's fully immersed into the game. He's focused on that game. He's 100% focused on that game. But once that match ends, what does Bum do? He goes back to his chat. He starts scrolling and be like, oh, what I missed. And he starts responding to people and catching up with the chat. You can do the same thing with Dragon Ball.
Okay, I see what you're saying. That actually do make sense that I never thought of. I guess the way I look at it is I feel like I want to interact with everybody, so I don't want to not interact. So I feel like if I don't interact, I ain't being a good streamer or something. But you're saying don't give a fuck, play my game, and then care later.
Yeah, it's not that you don't give a damn. You can still care. It's just either you can go how I described it. You can play, and then during downtimes you can look at the chat. Hook does the same thing, right? When Hook is playing, he's fully focused. When a character dies, when he's doing a level 3 or something, he'll glance at the chat, read, see what's happening, and then shift his focus straight back into the game. You can do that same thing.
All right. Well, the diss track is ready.
The diss track is ready? All right, where's the diss track at? Let me see.
I'm gonna just say I don't think I should be here when you play it. So I'm about to go get some food and take a shower.
Okay. But
I'm gonna just say this.
Go ahead.
All right. I said some crazy shit, like some ruthless things. I only did it because it's a diss track. I'm not holding back. All right.
Nice.
And there's a lot of bars.
Own your truth.
Huh?
I said own your truth.
That's on my truth?
Yeah. Speak your mind.
Or there's a lot of bars. Like, low key, this is gonna sound crazy, but I would probably come at Drake if I could, bruh. All right, I know this is a Drake track. You probably gonna fucking copyright for me saying this shit. But the bars that I was hitting, it all makes sense, word for word. Like, word for word, each bar made sense. Okay, now I even put subtitles in the video. Okay, so if you want to like look at it, examine it, I threw some subliminals. Okay, I'm just saying if nobody understands the bar, then it is what it is, bruh. But I went hard, and niggas might want to fight me after this.
It's okay. We got Callie in the chat to help me dissect your bars. But seriously though, Lex, like I appreciate it. I appreciate you like actually like coming out and actually speaking, because a lot of people do forget about you. I say this often. A lot of people do forget about you, and it is annoying at times, but it's also on your part to make sure that you're rememberable. You have to be memorable. Excuse me. You have to be memorable always. You got to do things. Winning tournaments is great, but sometimes you need a little bit more than just winning a tournament. You got to do a little bit more.
Facts. Like I need to like hit up Cali Mac and ask him to make the double Mac. Like we need to go crazy type
Mac?
shit. I'm trying to make it to the like Waka Flocka here. Yo, I'ma just say Waka on the diss track too. All right, Waka Flocka is on the diss track too. I don't know who he think he is trying to pull up to the FGC like we don't own this shit. And he gonna talk to Sonic like that? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I had to put him on a diss track. What is he saying, bro?
Wait,
you know what I mean?
Where's the link
like,
at? Where's the link at, bro?
I try to post it on Twitter, but it's fucking apparently it's too long. I mean, it shouldn't even be too long. What the fuck? Oh, let me try again.
2-minute video.
Hold it. Wasn't the limit 2 minutes and 30 seconds?
I don't really know. I think it's. I mean, the last video you put out was 1:34.
Oh, this ain't even a diss track. No wonder. Shit.
2 minutes and 20 seconds is the limit.
I just posted the wrong track. Saying it.
You can post a link to your YouTube channel.
That's what I was trying to. I was trying to do that, but
on your YouTube so that your YouTube gets more traction. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
I let me. I repost it. I really put the Pred. Yo, I love Pred. Pred pulled up to my crib. Oh, it's right here. Oh, it is 2 minutes. It's actually 3 minutes long.
3 minutes long? Okay. Yeah, post it on YouTube so that YouTube gets more. Like, I'll post. I got your YouTube channel right here. There. Show some love. Sub up to Lex. Give him some love. Like you haven't posted a video in 2 months, Lex. We need to fix that.
Man, I'm trying to be like you, get the schedules and I'm like, damn.
Schedule uploads. Those are the best things.
Yeah, man. I gotta start streaming though. But alright, boom. I'm about to post this. It's telling me to pick a thumbnail. Fuck it, I'll pick this one.
This banner is OD. Oh my god. Lex, what is the next tournament people are gonna see you at?
You feel me? If there was a tournament, I was waiting for Bum's tournament, but he doesn't be hosting as much. I'm trying to get NOBC to come back, but when it comes to tournaments, I really don't know. Like I can't travel. Like, it would be crazy if I could get my things together, like my YouTube and.
Sorry.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said Bum says he's gonna start bringing back TSL soon at the house.
Oh yeah, I'm with it. Like anything offline related, if I could be there consistently.
Okay.
That would be lit.
So are we gonna see you later are we gonna see you next month?
Hell yeah.
You're not gonna be late, right?
I'm never late.
Okay, let's not lie now. Let's not lie.
Nah, I'm actually never late. There's times when people just lie
now, Lex. Hold
on. Nah. No, they just say I'm late because it trends. I'm hardly ever late, bruh. Like, I'm never late, bruh. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I wasn't even late to Japan. I was just happened to be homeless. Like, come on, bruh.
Right,
I'm always on time.
Prove me wrong, then. Prove me wrong.
Even if I prove you wrong, it's not gonna change the fact that
it'll change the fact in my eyes, Lex. I'll switch the narrative. But so we're gonna see you. So for Angelic 8, Lex, we're gonna see you there next month, January 6th to January 8th. We're gonna have a 8-man bracket, a first to 3, and then we're gonna have a tag team tournament. Are you gonna win the first to 3 in the 8-man bracket?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna see you there. So y'all hear it here. Everybody that's in the chat, y'all listening to Alexis saying, right? He's gonna win.
Yeah, I have no other choice. There's really no other option.
Okay. You better now you have to win.
I mean, I'm gonna do it for myself and my family.
Fine. Do it for yourself, do it for your family, of course. I respect it.
But winning it for you, that's the bonus. I got you.
That would be that would be another YouTube video, okay?
Oh, what happened?
I mean, I won tournaments and made YouTube videos.
What?
We gotta do it more consistently. That's all I'm saying. Do it.
I gotta do it consistently.
Can we go to the LCQ? If you start streaming and people support you for real, would you pull up to LCQ in Vegas?
Would I pull it to the LCQ in Vegas?
Yeah. The first week of March.
Nah, I don't think I will.
Even if people support you and put money on for you?
If that would have happened, I'm definitely gonna win. Like, I'm definitely have to win. Like, the fact that I feel like I'm like I got people holding my back, I would legit go out every single day to train. Like, I would have to pull up to Pred house or anybody's house and literally have to fight them because I legit just got blessed, you know? Like,
so
I don't have to think no more about worrying.
You see it goes back full circle. Put yourself out there. The people, if you stream consistently and people really like you, bro, and they mess with you, they can crowdfund you, you know, you'll get blessed. As long as you show how much you really want it, like you were saying earlier, if you show how much you really want it, it can happen.
And that would be the dream. That would legit be the dream. I would legit take it to the next level.
Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Where does this track at? Is it done rendering?
Yeah, I'm about to tweet it right now. I'm just typing the words in.
Okay.
But let me know if I'm garbage, then let me know I'm garbage, bro. I understand. I gotta get better. Cause Cali Mac be schooling me sometimes and I be listening to his tracks, so I'm trying to like take notes. Okay. I've been rapping for a very long time too, but I think Cali Mac has been way more of a professional.
Yeah, he had a show recently down here in Brooklyn, actually.
Yeah, I seen that shit looked crazy, yo. I was gonna say he don't want me over there because if I was there, I would actually be turning up for like it would be too much. It would actually look obnoxious.
The Cali versus rap battle coming when?
We got a rap battle going. Shit, man. If Cali Mac listen to my diss track, he probably gonna be like, "Damn, I gotta go harder." Then he gonna try to kill me. Like,
Cali, tell Cali to come through. Okay, I don't know if he's still in here. Somebody hit up Cali. Tell him to come through. Let me know when you post a tweet so I can retweet it and stuff.
Hey, 1 second.
So which one is the actual rap name? Is the rap name Lex Luthor or Double L?
My rap name is actually Double L Bambino.
Double L Bambino. We actually have that right here. Who is Skrillio? That's your boy? And Warner.
Yeah, that's my brother.
That's your brother?
Yeah, we the Bambino bros.
That's your blood brother or like a really close friend?
He's my blood brother.
Okay.
Yeah, he just started living with me. That's actually
You mentioned that yesterday.
yeah, he's the reason why I had to slow down on the tournament because he's been wanting to hang with me a lot. So we've been hanging, going on double dates, doing like a lot of things.
Double dates. This is your older brother or younger brother?
Now he's 1 year younger than me.
The Bambino Bros. Ooh.
Yeah, we we was going crazy, bro. We was hanging for too long. But every time I was doing tournaments and shit, he would just pop in and distract me, and I'm like, bro, I'm trying to do my tournament. And then he would just be like, oh, like,
He mess up the flow chart, the flow state.
yeah, because I would be grinding heavily, and he probably like looked at me like, bro, like, I'm bored, and I'd be like, damn, you don't want to play games, and he doesn't even like playing games either. So,
Oh, tell them Bambino Bros, can you do something for me?
oh shit, I mean, you got it on the VOD or something? Like, you said you was listening to it?
Yeah, I told bro when you played it in my car, you thought Lex. When I tell you I support you, I support you. Like I don't know if you think I'd be joking or lying. I'd be so serious with it. I tell you, this is not. Look. If I tell you I care about you, I mean that. Okay, just know that. I don't know if you ever thought I was lying before or just chatting, but I truly, truly do mean that.
And much love, bruh. Like, you remember when I held you down with that shit? You made it seem like I gave you too much. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. We don't have to talk about the good things we've done for one another. You know, I know the things you've done for me. You know the things I've done for you. We don't have to. It doesn't have to be mentioned. We know, and that's all that matters. We don't have to talk about that. You know, it's one of those things that. Thank you. That's all it is.
Facts.
That's all it is.
Real love for sure. Real love for sure. All right, man. I posted it. Ooh. Anybody in the chat sick as garbage? Just let me know.
It's
all right. But I'm a holler at y'all.
All right. We'll show some love to you.
Longer waited diss track. I don't know if the quality is terrible. All right, but hold that shit.
All right. Sub to Lex YouTube channel. Show some love. Follow him on Twitter. Show Lex some love. All right. You're about to listen to it. Lex, I appreciate you. Make sure your phone is charged so that when I text you, you can actually respond to me.
Oh yeah, it's charging right now. I got you, bruh.
All right.
I appreciate the talk, man. Good talks. You're right, man. I think that was a breaking point. You kind of encouraged me and opened my eyes. Like, if you see me slacking, bro, come at me and tell me, like, bro, get to it.
Later, after you finish eating, doing what you have to do, bro, if you have to boot up, I'll even host you, bro. I'll raid you. Just put yourself out there.
You think I should boot up?
Yeah, go. You said you was going to go eat, no?
Yeah, I got to eat and shower.
Yeah, so go eat, go shower, go do your thing. When you come back later, let me know. I'll raid you 100%.
Copy.
All right.
Copy.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, later. Peace.
I'm going to catch you. All right, later, chat. Score.
All right. Peace and love. How y'all feel about that overall? What do you guys... Before we listen to the track, how do you guys feel about the overall conversation? It was great. Double on my goat, Lex the man. Fella laid his heart out. Content. Okay. I need to talk to you about the family. Play the track, bro. Can I join the voice chat for the reaction? I have to have a video. Just in case. I was waiting for the Vegito quote. Lex is interesting goat. Interesting to be honest. Okay. Yeah, no. It's one of those things because, like, not that I know these players in and out. Pause. Not that I know every single player, like, their life, their personal, everything that they do, everything. I said pause. Right? But at the same time, you know, you have to talk to your homies and let them know. Same thing with me. I always ask people, yo, if I'm slacking, just let me know. Right? You gotta hold each other accountable and see what they think, why they think the way they think. It's kind of like the conversation we was having yesterday. People can have a reason, but sometimes people can't justify.
Oh, what happened?
Reason.
I thought you said you were gonna eat me. I went
All
right
you
in
need
your
to do
mouth. I was like,
have a
what?
conversation with them and actually be like, oh, okay, I see what you mean. I didn't view it that way. That's the same conversation we was having yesterday with J-Bo. J-Bo was in here yesterday. You have to have that conversation with your homeboys and actually let them know, like, yo, bro, come on. That's all it is. Sometimes you have to have that one-on-one talk. That's
fucking
important.
gotta be joking
But
me. Stroke my cock and call me a milkshake.
Alright, chill with
No
the alerts.
way.
Real quick.
What?
Chill with the alerts. Chill with the alerts. Let's before I turn it off, I'll smoke ya. Let's play the Rich Flex for me.
This is a Lex Luthor production, baby.
Put this up.
Guys thinking that I'm not good, I'm not the best. Let me tell you something. I started this shit.
Oos.
I am Dragon Ball Z. I made the game technically. I made the meta. Yo, lab coat. 21, can you do something for me?
Yeah.
Can you nerf these clown niggas ass for me? Hey, Pred, can you do something for me? Can you ask Hook Gang something for me? Hey, Kill Sage, can you do something for me? Can you ask Sonic Fox first to 121? Lab Coat 21, Lab Coat 21. Hey, hey, hey.
Ooh. Okay.
Hey, yo, hey, look, I'm on that double L shit, W shit, double L shit, W shit, I'm on that double L shit, W shit, double L shit, double L, yeah, L's and U's, double two, that's just what a nigga knows. Best of all time, or like best of all clones, but they don't know I'm the one. Hey, hey, none niggas seeing me, it's all off the hook, but fuck Panda, fuck Ellen, and fuck HWG. I used to lose the hook, but now hook is gonna lose to me. I'm dropping no combos, fuck a combo, fuck a BNB. I'm bringing out the heat, this ain't beef, I'm just frying fellas. I'm with ninjas, I'm an artist, call me Donatella. Fuck a sponsor that can't sponsor me unless it's Rockefeller. Keep my name out your mouth before I Rockefeller. Every night you think he nice like he is Michael. LCQ's in Vegas? Shit, I just might go. I pull up with drip when I'm near, bring a lifeboat. That boy that's nice in gears, tell that nigga bring the Geico. Shout out to the floss, RIP to Pops. They thinking that I lost, but I'm thinking that I'm not. And when I say them, I'm talking about they. And when I say they, I'm talking about Dominique. Best of all time, but Sonic hiding like a hide and seek. Flocka think he nice, Sonic set me up, I got him beat. Demonic 8 winner about to lose to a Constantine. Blue hair, blue G to blue widow peak. Fuck around with me, you gon' end up in a losing streak. I'm talking about them bleeds when I'm pulling up in these. Double L shit, slaughter gang shit. Double L shit, I'm on that double L shit. I'm on that double L shit. Double L shit. Double L shit.
Stop.
Shit, I'm on that double L shit. Double L shit. Double L shit. I'm on that W shit. I'm on that double L shit.
Wait, he was kind of cooking. Hold on. Lex was cooking. Hold on. Wait. Lex was actually cooking. Wait. That Sonic Frost bar was actually kind of nice. Wait, Lex was actually cooking. Ali just caught the biggest straight. That Sonic Frost bar clean was... Yeah, no. Run it back. Hold on. Nah, do me a solid, and like the video real quick. Leave a comment. Nah. Leave a comment and like the video. Show some love to Lex. Show mad love to Lex. Hold on.